Imagine if a computer could warn you 1 minute before a massive earthquake every second could save lives. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a rapidly emerging reality, and the consequences are both thrilling and terrifying. Deep underground, Earth is constantly moving. Tectonic plates grind, shift, and pressure builds silently beneath our feet. For centuries, we've lived in fear of earthquakes, destructive, unpredictable, and devastating. They strike without warning, flattening cities and shattering lives in seconds. But what if we could hear the Earth speak before it screams? Enter artificial intelligence. Across the world, scientists are feeding AI systems with mountains of seismic data, sound waves, and micro vibrations. Machines are learning to recognize patterns we humans can't detect: subtle tremors, hidden frequencies, strange stress signatures, like listening to the heartbeat of the planet. In California, Japan, and even Nepal, early AI models have already made startling predictions. In 2023, a deep learning algorithm trained on thousands of earthquakes was able to predict a tremor within a 96% accuracy range 60 seconds before it happened. Just 60 seconds. But that 1 minute could mean survival or death. Trains could stop. Gas lines could shut down. People could dive undercover. A minute is eternity during catastrophe. But the deeper question isn't can we, but should we trust machines with this responsibility? What if AI gives false alarms, causing panic? What if governments misuse predictive tech to hide or manipulate threats? What if it fails during the big one, the 9.0 quake we've all been told is inevitable? In the USA, the stakes are massive. The San Andreas fault runs like a ticking bomb under California. Millions live along its reach. An AI that can predict the big one by even 10 seconds could change history. Right now, companies like Google and MIT are developing quake prediction models that analyze everything from underground sound waves to satellite imagery showing millimeter-scale ground movements. In Japan, AI systems monitor hundreds of seismic sensors placed deep within the Earth, learning not just to recognize quakes, but to forecast where stress is building. The AI is learning how Earth thinks. But what if it goes further? Could AI eventually create real-time earthquake maps of stress and predict exactly when a quake will happen? Could it simulate entire tectonic shifts and warn nations weeks in advance? Or could it fail catastrophically? Imagine depending on AI alerts that never come, or worse, ones that cry wolf too often. Would people ignore the next real quake alert because they didn't believe the machine? The moral and technological challenge is enormous. If AI becomes accurate enough, who controls the system? Governments? Scientists? Tech giants? And what about poorer countries without access to these systems? Do they get left behind? Or will AI level the playing field by making quake alerts accessible via smartphone? Imagine an app buzzing with a warning: earthquake, 30 seconds, get to safety. That could be real, very soon. But AI is only as good as its data. Earth is messy. Every quake is unique. Fault lines don't follow rules. And deep below us, pressure doesn't always build in the same patterns. The Earth can lie. It can mislead. And sometimes, it doesn't whisper before it screams, it just erupts. Still, even imperfect prediction could save lives. It already has. In Mexico City, AI-powered alerts helped reduce fatalities by warning residents 20–30 seconds before tremors arrived. In Turkey and Indonesia, researchers are training new models using deep-sea sensors, AI, and satellite data. It's a global race who will create the Earth's first truly predictive AI. And could this tech, once perfected, also help us understand volcanoes, tsunamis, or landslides before they strike? Could AI become the ultimate guardian of humanity, our planetary warning system? Or are we handing too much control to a system that might never understand the chaos of geology? Maybe the scariest part isn't whether AI can predict quakes. Maybe the real question is what happens after we know. Imagine a future where every child is taught earthquake protocols because their phone told them to practice. Imagine cities built with flexible foundations because AI modeled their weak points. Imagine lives saved not because we controlled the Earth, but because we listened to its hidden signals. The Earth is always speaking, and now, for the first time in history, something is listening. A machine that doesn't blink, doesn't sleep, and doesn't guess. It calculates, it warns, it protects. Maybe, or maybe we've opened the door to something else entirely, a world where machines understand nature better than we do. Where the heartbeat of the Earth is translated into data, where fear becomes forecast, and where the future of disaster isn't silence and chaos, but science and control. one tremor at a time, one prediction at a time, until the next quake strikes and we either thank AI or curse it.